Before we get on with this presentation of the S7 Cup Series, I'd like to peel back the curtain a little bit, because just for a moment. As you all know, I'm pretty sure by now, earlier this week, we lost one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time, Kyle Busch. As the news certainly shocked me as I had to record this very race. The very same day he passed away. Yeah, this one was not easy to get through, but I hope, and by continuing this series and by doing this race, we can offer a little entertainment and comfort to those who maybe need it in this unfortunate time. So, as we get on today with this race of pretend race cars, we like to remember the real life racer that was Kyle Busch, the absolute domination, the character, and above all, the father that was Kyle Busch. So hopefully we can honor him today, even though he might not know we existed. Not many people do, but hopefully we can join in the growing remembrance of Kyle Busch. So without further ado, let's get on with this race. That's right, it's for realsies this time. It is North Wilkesboro Speedway out here in North Wilkesboro County, fucking North Carolina. That's right, we're here at this historic racetrack for the penultimate round of the first season of the S7 Cup Series. And so far this season, 2 drivers have stood out in front of the rest. Well, it's really like 4, but we're just going to talk about 2, so just the 2, okay? So we can just keep it light here. Okay, this intro has gone on for a little bit. Anyways, these 2 drivers, Cyril Valenti and Billy DePapa-Mac. Billy DePapa-Mac very fired up after last week. He came home second, not for the first time, but for at least the 3rd time. And he said, I don't care if I only have to just stay in front to win this championship. I want to win a race. I want to win a race in my championship season if it should be that way. And he will have to get by this man, Cyril Valenti, who won race number 3 of this season and of his career last week. Let's see if he can go for number 4 as he makes good on his promise to make these final races the best in his career. But we're gonna have to find out right after this as we send you trackside for the most famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Alright, now they got the engines fired up. Let's take a look at your motherfucking starting lineup. On the pole for, I think, the first time this season, I'll have to check back on this one, Billy DePapa-Mac beats out Cyril Valenti in a very important race. It's been really hard to pass on these short tracks, so this might be the winning strategy of starting right in front of him. This might be the only way to beat him at this point. And of course, like I said, to his outside, Cyril Valenti starting in row 1. Behind them in row 2, Henry Dunn, another Mr. Consistent driver. He's the 3rd driver who's been standing out this whole season. 3rd in points, I believe. And right next to him on the outside, Jay Soho, in his best start so far this season. Let's hope it doesn't go to shit like it did last time. In row number 3, it's going to be the number 10 of Sydney Forsman. A good top 10 after wrecking out in Talladega. She gets her top 10 streak back going. Hopefully she can continue it today. And she starts row 3 right next to Jared Evans. Motherfucking Jared. Row number 4 goes to Rob the Scallion Dines, the defending winner of Talladega Motor Speedway. Now, he wasn't that great here on the short tracks, finishing I don't know where at Nashville, and I don't know where at Phoenix, but he looks to turn it around here at North Wilkesboro. And to his outside, Jose Estala, who we haven't really talked about that much this season. And he starts row 4. And in row 5, Joe Berger and Bob Quinley, the second teammates, starting in row 5 alongside each other. Behind them, row number 6 is Donut de Perez, and alongside him is Nathan Stone. Donut has a lot of work to do to get above the cutoff line. He is above the cutoff line, but he's not safe. And Nathan Stone still also has to do a lot of work to get out above the cutoff line. I don't think he'll be able to do it unless he wins this race, or maybe the next one. Who knows? Behind them in row number 7, Mark Zuzzi, not very happy with his finish last week. Got caught up with the spin of the 7. I believe lap 18. Very unfortunate finish for him. Right to his outside, Robin Hale, who's just been running around mid-pack, not too anything special. He starts row 7. And row number 8 is going to be Danielle Rosales, who finished 3rd, I believe, last time at Texas. And to her outside, the guy who finished almost last, if it weren't for Mark Zuzzi. Mark Zuzzi. Mark Dunn. And in row number 9, it's going to be Dwift to Quill. Not a bad set of finishes so far this season. Just hoping to stay above the cutoff line with his teammate Donut. To his outside, his technically teammate, the number 2 of Ryan Ramirez, not very happy with his finish last week either, finishing way back in the pack. Let's see if we can change that today. And in row number 10, the big hitter Casey the Beast O'Malley, having a very, very poor qualifying effort, starts row 10, has a lot of work to do if he wants to get back up. He lost the lead in points after last weekend and will have to do a lot of work today and maybe even next week at the home championship race in Homestead. And to his outside, Ray Moore, paying tribute to the great Kyle Busch. He stripped the paint scheme off of the car, painted it black, and with the help of Jose Estala and Joaquin Estala, the boys at J&J Customs, they got the stickers to put that number 8 on that car. A very nice tribute, and hopefully looking to get a good finish for him. There's a lot of work to do, but if anybody can do it, it's going to be Ray Moore. And in row number 11, starting dead last after having a great day at Texas, it is going to be Nicholas Quinley, who is just below the cutoff line, if I'm remembering correctly. So he has his work cut out for him. Let's see if he can keep his nose clean and get up to the top. All right, I better do this quick because they're going to get green real fast. Let's take a look at your race facts. It's going to be 40 laps around this very historic racetrack. It's going to be 25 miles, and the front stretch is actually downhill. Did you know that? I didn't know that. And the back stretch is actually, is actually uphill. So drivers are going to have to navigate that as they come around to turn 4 and 13 degrees of banking here at North Wilkesboro as they come around turn 4. And to see the green flag, boogie boogie, we're racing at the historic North Wilkesboro Speedway. Holy shit, dog. And so much for starting out front. Cyril Valenti immediately puts a gap on the number 6 of Billy the Papa Mac, and the number 10 of Sydney Forsman rockets to second. and then followed by Billy the Papa Mac, like I said, and Rob the Scallion Dines, and actually Sidney Forsman is actually right on the bumper of the 76. Now, it is very hard to pass here. You definitely have to use the bumper a little bit, just a little bit of that short track racing as they go 3 wide back there for dead fucking last. There's a lot of words. What's with that? I don't know. Meanwhile, Cyril Valenti still not able to shake Sydney. Ooh, maybe a little bit of caution out. Big crash. The number 9 of Nathan Stone, 21 of Jose Starla, and the 45 of Nicholas Quinley have gone around in turn number 3. What happened here? Major damage to all 3 cars. And Jose Starla was... He was in starting row 4. How the fuck did he get all the way back there? Let's see if we can get some replays, and we'll try to figure out what's going on here. Or what happened here? What happened? All right, here we go. Going down the front stretch. Jose Stahl, Nathan Stone, and the number 45 going 3 wide, going into 1 and coming at a 2. Oh, the 1 gets into the wall in front of them. That slows up the Stahl. Oh, and the number 9 just gets into the 45, and that sends them both up the racetrack and collects the 1 as well. And number 21 is not happy. There's a different angle. You can see the 1 hitting the wall. What an idiot. And oh, the 45 kind of just slams the brakes. The number 9 gets into him. Now, did the 45 move up, or did the number 9 come down? That's the real question here. Yeah, that 21 not happy. Here we go. Here's an onboard of the number 9. 3 wide. There's the number 8. His teammate sees the number 1 and get into the wall. Here's his chance to pounce. You see the 45 kind of come up, and the number 9 trying to take the corner. And they just kind of get together and both shoot up the track. I'm not sure if you can really blame the number 9. He's right on board with the number 1. Bam, bam, hard into the wall. Was really blindsided by that crash. And anyways, here we have the number 2's point of view. He's getting a lot of shots of the Rex, which is, you know, if he's gonna be used for something, it's at least it's good for this. And who's it? iTunes? Who the fuck opened iTunes? What? Close it. What the fuck? What the fuck are we doing here? Whose iTunes is that? Who did that? All right, well, we'll be right back. Who the fuck was that? We'll be right back. A word from our sponsor. What the fuck? Who the fuck opened iTunes?
Oh, look at Kyle Busch out there.
Yeah, he is all over the track.
I mean, what has gotten into him today?
Oh, that cannot be good.
Oh, unbelievable.
Whoa, look out.
Wait a minute. Is Kyle in reverse?
Yeah, you don't see that every day. Okay, that is bad driving.
Oh, this is not like Kyle at all.
Are we winning?
I thought you were looking.
M&M's makes race day more fun.
What is Kyle thinking?
Well, we wanted to do something for our fans.
I want Kyle Busch in a pink car in a pink suit.
And now, they get to be our sponsors.
This has always been artistic.
And she loves those cats.
Who doesn't like kittens, bunnies, and little baby seals?
I love you.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
No, write that on the spoiler.
Okay.
What will you design? ToyotaRacing.com.
We're back here at North Wilkesboro now. The cars might not be running at full speed, but we're still gonna have our silent lap bait as we remember the greatest of all time, Kyle Busch. All right, well, we're back racing here at North Wilkesboro, and Sydney Forsman has shot out of a canyon on that restart. Cyril Valenti did not get a good start, as he's almost going to get passed on the outside by the number 00 of Rob Descallion Dines. Sydney putting almost, I was going to say half a second, but the ticker hasn't updated you just yet. Yeah, over half a second, 0.7 tenths on Cyril. Where did she come from? And meanwhile, Billy the Papa Mac is hot on Cyril's trail, followed by his teammate, the number 4 of Joe Berger, and the number 11 of Henry Dunn. Oh, the number 72 getting a little sideways coming into turn 4. Sydney Forsman, where did she come from? She started in front row. She beat the 6 to the line. Now, if you remember, for all short tracks here in the S7 Cup Series, we do have to race back to the line. That is the rule. Billy the Papa Mac might not have known it. I believe Sydney was third, but just before the caution, and beat the 6 to the line and to start second. I may be mistaken, but it doesn't matter now. Cyril Valenti is falling to second, and Billy the Papa Mac is running in his tire tracks, followed by his teammate and Henry Dunn and Danielle Rosales. Now we got some. Oh, never mind. As we look through the field, there's the number 8 of Ray Moore. Now, as I stated before in when we were looking at the starting lineup, he is paying tribute to Kyle Busch today, and he decided for the remainder of the season, this race and next race, that he's going to keep that number font just for Kyle to honor him. And he had him and Ray Moore, or him and Henry Dunn had a big announcement earlier this week. They announced that they would be merging but just before season 2 of the S7 Cup Series. So, they will become Ray Moore or Dunn Moore Motorsports starting next season, which is pretty cool. And we're looking at the number 7. We couldn't do it on lap 7. Make sure you look out for those onboard highlights on the J Soho channel now. They're not going to be on the Soho and Cars channel. Go over there. Go to the main channel to watch them if you want. As we look at the number 45, there's a little bit of damage. None of the cars actually came down pit road. They decided they want to keep their track's position as little of it as they can. As the number 13, I think, got in the wall there. And it's lap 17, so you know what that means. Let's find out what Donut is thinking about. That's a lot talking.
No, shut up. No, shut up. You're running 15th. God damn it, we're running 15th every week. Dead fucking last. You need to get your head in the game. All right, your teammate's running fucking 10th, and you're dead here last 15th. Shut up.
Whew. That was some. I think that boy got what he needed. They shut him up. I'll be damned. All right, well, the number 40 has made some ground. I don't know where he is right now. Ooh, some tire squealing. I think that's the number 7. He's slowly making his way back up. He's actually in the top 10. I can see him right there in the ticker. I did not look at the ticker. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. As Joe Berger having a good day today. For once this season, he's having a good day. Running in 4th, right behind his boss. As he's actually going to go to the inside of his boss. Maybe move him. Maybe he's looking. Just a look. Just letting him know he's there. Using that bumper. Just a little bit short tag racing. And he's going to dive it on the inside. He's going to make the 6 go wide. Not able to capitalize. So here's some radio from the 6.
That was a stupid move. I'm around here racing for a championship. He's racing to get out of it.
Not happy with the 4. But I mean, what else he got to do? He's got to make his way out of the cutoff line. He's dead last in points. Honestly, I think the only way he gets out of that deficit is if he wins today's race or next week's race. Maybe. I don't know. He might be just that far down. Anyway, meanwhile, Cyril Valenti trying to catch the number 10, who has put 2 seconds, almost 3 seconds, on Cyril Valenti and the rest of the pack. Where did she come from? Now, we didn't see her race at Nashville at the beginning of the season. So we really don't know how she would have performed on these short tracks. She did race at Phoenix, and she got a top 10. But that's all we know of her short track prowess. So, yeah, this is a complete shock. This is really her first time at a proper short track like this. So and she's, where has this been? Oh my goodness, this was hiding in the shadows this whole time as the number 11 of Henry Dunn goes to the inside of the number 4 of Joe Berger, looking to make the pass. Oh, almost contact coming down the back straightaway. As we look to the number 72, number 11 is going to get the pass done, and the 72 is looking to sneak away, freight train him a little bit, and she won't get there. 72 having a pretty good day today, and she did have one last week as well. As we look towards the number 45, you saw the damage on that right side of the race car. He was not happy with the number 9 getting into him. But he's run back up to the top 15, I believe. Right there's the 7 who dropped all the way back on the race start and dropped even further on the restart. But he's making his way back up. Slowly but surely. Ooh, don't get into that number 45. He's really hot right now. You don't want to do that. And there's the number 8 of Ray Moore, racing the number 5, who started row number 5 in 10th, as it dropped all the way down, I believe, outside of the top 15. As Ray Moore is trying to fight his way back up, he's complaining that his car is just too tight, won't turn, and unfortunately we'll have to battle that for the rest of the race unless we get some cautions. But even then, I don't think he'll be able to do much about that. As we go through the field more, there is Ryan Ramirez not having a good day compared to his S7 Motorsports teammates. And Mark Dunn in DFL once again as we come down to 11 to go, as Sydney Forsman is putting on a masterclass on the field. This is what she's been looking forward to. She even said it in the pre-race when we talked to her. She was looking forward to North Wilkesboro because she knew she had a secret up her sleeve, and she is making good on that. Meanwhile, Sarah Valenti is dumbfounded on the radio. He has no idea how he got past, or that 10 got past him. As they come to 9 to go now. 9 to go for Sydney Forsman. Can she keep it straight and keep it steady? It would be a hell of a story if she can finish these now 8 laps as she comes down the front straightaway. Sarah Valenti still 3 seconds behind. God damn! Oh my God, Sarah Valenti getting a humbling today. And I mean, he'll still finish second, but this is going to be interesting for the points. Billy DePapa-Mac right behind him, as he's trying to hold off the number 11 of Henry Dunn, as the number 4 of Joe Berger has fallen down to 6th behind the 72 of Danielle Rosales. Billy DePapa-Mac, now he has a pretty good points cushion to Sarah Valenti and to Henry Dunn, so they definitely want to finish ahead of him. So Henry Dunn trying to find a way around him, but it's going to be a little hard. The number 6 is known for being a little difficult to pass, just like the number 76. So we'll see if he can get it done. Like his name. I'm sorry, that was terrible. Anyways, meanwhile, nope, never mind. I was gonna say 5 to go, 5 to go. The ticker was slow to update, motherfucker. Why do we have such a slow ticker for 5 to go? Whatever, 5 to go for Sydney Forsman, half of her car number. Meanwhile, she's actually good. Do you see there's Ryan Ramirez dead last right now, and she's on pace to catch those guys by the end of the race. Oh, as a 13 gets in the wall there, trying to go faster, does not want to go a lap down. That is just add insult to injury. But maybe pushing a little too hard. hits the wall there. And she is play the Jaws theme for Sydney Forsman as she lurks in the background of the 2 and the 13. Meanwhile, Billy the Papa Mac still holding steady in front of Henry Dunn as the number 7 has worked all the way up to 8th, making the move on the number 00 of Rob the Scallion Dines, as I believe the number 10 might be, nope, 2 to go. Never mind. 2 to go. I know how to do math. Meanwhile, we go through the field one final time before the number 10 comes around through turns 3 and 4, lurking in the mirror of the number 2. She'll take the white flag. One more lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Stank for Sydney Forsman, looking to become the first female driver in the S7 Cup Series to win a race, as she's going to send it up the inside of the number 2, put it on a lap down just to add insult to injury, and Sydney Forsman is a winner in the Soho and Cars S7 Cup Series. I got it right this time. Hell yeah. What a drive and a masterclass on Cyril Valenti and Billy the Papa Mac for Sydney Forsman. All right, well, they're going to pull into pit road for post-race inspection, and we're going to look at your unofficial results. It's going to come down to it. I know it is. The points are going to be close as the 7 is taking another lap around. Let's take a look at those points and those unofficial results. Holy shit. Sydney Forsman gets her first win in the S7 Cup Series, absolutely dominating the field, leading 33 of the 40 laps compared to Cyril Valenti's only 7. The first time he doesn't lead the most laps since Talladega, where he DNF'd, and before that it was Daytona, where he also didn't lead a lap. Behind those two, Billy the Papa Mac comes in a worthy 3rd. He thought he had the fastest car. He did have the fastest car in qualifying, just not in the race, not able to hold off Cyril nor Sydney Forsman. Those two were on another level. And following him, Henry Dunn comes in another worthy 4th. Top 5 once again for Henry Dunn. He sits, we'll take a look at the points, but he's going to be sitting high and mighty as well. Danielle Rosales finishes nicely in 5th after starting in row 8. Joe Berger finally has a good day, and just has a good day for once in his this season. He might not be able to get out of the hole that he's in, but you know, it's something to work on and look forward to going into the first season of the S2 Cup Series. Behind him in 7th, Swift to Quill, very quiet day today, nothing too major. Behind him is going to be the number 7 of Jay Soho, after going all the way to the back, fights his way all the way to 8th for a worthy top 10. Behind Jay Soho, it's going to be the 00 of Rob the Scallion Dines in a 9th, and rounding out your top 10, Casey the Beast O'Malley. Not having a great day. Definitely will take a hit in the points. We'll just have to see. Not that much to say about him. All right, here's the rest of your field. Robin Hale comes in 11th. Not bad for him. Unfortunately, will not continue the top 10 streak I believe he had going into today. Jose Estala finishes 12th. Looks like the good karma paid off in the end, getting a top 15. Donut, after getting a stern talking to by his spotter, finishes 13th. And Nicholas Quinley, after being involved in the wreck on lap 4, works his way up to 14th. And behind him, the person some might say caused that wreck, Nathan Stone, finishes just behind him. Those two not happy with each other. We'll have to see how they work it out. Going into Homestead, behind them is Bob Quinley the second, another outside the top 15 finish for him. Definitely going to take a hit in the points. Jared Evans, the top 10 streak comes to an end here at North Wilkesboro. Again, caught up in the wreck on lap 4. Unfortunate for him, finishes 17th, but he was probably going to finish back here anyway. Ray Moore, unfortunately, not able to get that car up to speed. Finishes 18th. In a weird way, that pays tribute to the Kyle Busch, like he was with a number 8 font. The number 8 finishes 18th. Kyle Busch's old car number. That's kind of poetic if you really think about it. Mark Zuzzi actually finishes 19th, and behind him, Mark Dunn finishes 20th once again. And unfortunately, the number 2, the defending Daytona winner, the first winner of the Soho and Cars S7 Cup Series, finishes 1 lap down and dead fucking last. Let's take a look at the points. Billy da Papa Mac is still your leader after North Wilkesboro. Now only a 5-point cushion to Cyril Valenti. Had Cyril Valenti won this race, maybe he would no longer be the leader, but that's not how it finished. Now it did it. Casey the Beast O'Malley falls down to 4th after not having a good day, finishing just outside, or just barely in the top 10, and Henry Dunn takes 3rd. Rob the Scallion Dines comes out today in 5th, same spot he was after Texas. Danielle Rosales moves 1 position higher to 6th, and Sydney Forsman from outside of the top 10 to 7th in points. Not bad at all. Jared Evans falls down to 8th. Robin Hale remains in 9th. Somehow, some way, he's still in the top 10 in points. And rounding out the top 10 in points, it's going to be Ray Moore, falling all the way down to 10th. Unfortunately, not having a great day. But it's all right. One more race to go. One more race to turn it around. Jay Soho will come out of today just outside the top 10 in points. A worthy points day for him after dropping all the way down to 13th after Texas, DNFing in that race. He will finish here in 11th. Just behind him, Bob Quinley, the second in 12th, falls 1 spot after not having a great day. Swift in 13th, moving up 1 spot. Donut, after getting a stern talking to, will move up 1 spot in points. And I missed him, but Ryan Ramirez will drop outside of the top 10 and come out of today in 14th. Not the greatest day for him. I'm just going to leave it there. Mark Zuzzi will round out the top 16 just above the cutoff line by 2 points over Nicholas Quinley, who, like I said, just needs 2 points, remains in 17th, just needs those 2 points, maybe a win, maybe a better finish than Zuzzi next weekend, or next race, I should say. Who knows when that next video is going to come out at this point. Followed by Jose Estala, who moves up 1 spot to 18th. Nathan Stone actually moves up today, moves up to 19th. And Mark Dunn and Joe Burgett rounding out the points once again. Unfortunate for those two. Mark Dunn just not having the season he wants, not at all. Had higher hopes, especially compared to his father, all the way up in 3rd in points. But we'll just have to see how he finishes. Definitely not going to make it to the Season 2 of the S7 Cup Series unless he wins his way from the S2 Cup Series. But we'll just have to see as Sydney Forsman comes around to burn it down. We'd like to thank you for watching this presentation of the Soho and Cars S7 Cup Series. It was a somber tone today as we mourn the loss of Kyle Busch, but we hope we entertained you some bit, and hopefully we can get you to come watch next time for the final and championship deciding race at Homestead. Whenever it happens at this point. I say it's going to come out next week and then it doesn't. But yeah, apologies for the delay on this one. But hopefully we can crown a champion next Saturday. And we'll see who it is. Either Billy the Papa Mac, Sauro Valenti, or Henry Dunn will be your champion by Saturday, hopefully. All right. So long, good luck, and goodbye.
Thank you.